So basically, people, they won't leave me alone. And every time they see me, they freak out and it gives me a panic attack. I can't take it anymore. And especially when I'm busy and I'm trying to do something. That's why I had like a hard time filing my taxes and doing anything and getting ahead on my paperwork or any of that kind of stuff. Because I'm just sitting and I'm trying to, and somebody is looking over my shoulder, trying to monitor me, every little thing that I do, telling the community things about me, coming after people that I've talked to, going into Starbucks and interrogating the women who work there, and like, you know, I mean, anything. I've never even really like gone anywhere with those people, like trying to be flirtatious or anything. I just try to keep it like friendly, but they might like me, and it, you know what I mean. It's whatever, dude. I'm not trying to like be gross, and you know what I mean? I never really talked to him like that or anything, And these people have been trying to, like, literally, I see this lady come in and just, and this other lady, one time, this like well dressed lady, she's like she looked like maybe a politician or somebody fancy, but she just tries to run me down. I'm going into Starbucks and I'm about to open the door, and she's not even far enough away for me to open the door. And I can't open the door without hitting her. And I'm like, I got my hand on the door and she is just trying to push past me. It's like, dude, it's physically impossible, you moron, to get past me without, I'm opening the door for you. Please step the fuck back. You rude, ignorant person. I said something to her. Like, I said, can you, like, are you gonna run me over? Like, what is your deal? And she's like, oh, I didn't do anything. I'm like, no, that's harassment, dude. That's what I said something like that to her. I'm like, please, if you want to know, what do you, like, who are you? My name's da. You want to keep bothering me? Just up forward with this person. And now, this is what I get. I get to be stalked by politicians, harassed by these people. I don't really care. It hasn't really been very good for them because they're losing a lot of business and they're pissing people off. Now people don't want to come here. It's getting even worse. There's less people. There's less money going into their mouths, and they're really losing out, and they don't really care because they get a lot of public money to keep Santa Barbara going, while they're just basically abusing the public's resources and stuff like that. Like, there's this big dump out of wood chips from where they were mulching it off of here, off of Kyle. They mulched all that out over there, and now they dumped there's a bunch of eucalyptus mulch over behind like Home Depot area, like what's that, Costco. And it's like, I seen like a bunch of it dumped all over the place. They were dumping some, it looked like they were dumping some on the eucalyptus island in Isla Vista, like the eucalyptus, they call it the eucalyptus curtain between the school and Isla Vista. So you know what I mean? Like, I seen them dumping it there, and it's like they got some weird, funky, hunky, dunky ideas or something, dude. And like I said, like I can't make sense of what they're doing. You know what I mean? And they do all this weird stuff, like they turn the water off in the park when it's raining and stuff, so that the sprinklers. And I get it, but it's like, you didn't just install a switch. You had to turn the whole, like, all the water off in the park. You had to hit the mains on that sucker. Like, really, dude? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of excessive. Like, all that day I couldn't get water, and the bathroom was all backed up. And that's just what you get with these people, man. These people are truly sick. They're like inebriated beyond reason or something, dude. I don't know what it is. They're on medications. They're on meth. If you look at, Isla Vista, they've got this like student resource place. It's the something hall. I think it's Embarcadero Hall or whatever it's called. It's right there across the street from like the Woodstocks. And you got all this Narcan, testing, free testing strips for fentanyl. They've got, what else do they got? Oh, like a program to help people get out of prison and go to and help them into school. And it's like, you know what, dude? Like, And you really look at UCSB, it's really a bunch of rich, like dropout people. Like they're just rich dropout kids. Like they don't really care. They don't care about nothing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like you think you deserve respect now. Like you're a dropout, dude. Like you're a high school dropout, basically. You're like a little scumbag criminal. You've been to prison and now you're coming here. Like it's just good for you. And like, not to mention just how much privilege people that go to prison get. It's like you come out, you got a PTSD check and all this stuff and help and blah blah. And these people are having kids and they're working in our trade jobs and stuff like that. And these people are pieces of garbage, bro. These people are garbage, dude. They come to work, I'm cool with them, and they spit in my space and stuff like that, and it's like starting all these problems and got me sick, spitting in my workspace and shit. Like, it's sickening, dude. There's no end to it. These people just burn and screw and just everything, dude. And Santa Barbara is cool, like does that. San Luis Obispo, I see all these drug addicts and getting ahead, and they don't even care. They're just burnout wastoids. Like they don't care. Like yeah, give them housing or something. Let them stay at the shelter. They shouldn't be the one that people like me shouldn't be suffering so badly for having to have gone to work and cared and tried and not want to go to their programs because of the abuse that I've had to suffer going to their programs, going to like the homeless shelter and having those people catch wind of me, following me around town, harassing me wherever I go. The last couple of times I went to San Luis Obispo, I didn't go to the homeless shelter and stuff, and I didn't have very much problems. I was like, oh, yeah, it's cool, all right. And people are a little bit nicer. They actually cleaned downtown a little bit, which was absolutely filthy before, worse than Santa Barbara. It still is pretty dirty and nasty down there, but they did at least pressure wash some places. Then it did make a difference. And there's not even that much to do. There's not even that much sidewalk down there to pressure wash. Like why they don't do it is beyond me. And they can reclaim the water probably pretty easily because there's a bunch of hills and grades over there. So it's not rocket surgery, people. But anyways, I've lost track of where I was going with that. I'm gonna take a break. It's been almost 8 minutes.